Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the Psukim of Bitachon. Today's verse is Tehillim 71, verse 7. The following: K'moifes hayisi l'rabim. Dovid HaMelech says, I became a miracle, an example, to teach the multitude. V'ata machasi oiz, and you remain my source of strength. When did Dovid HaMelech become an example? When did he become a miracle by which to teach other people? And it is this story of Dovid HaMelech as the young shepherd boy who was disavowed by his family, looked down upon by his brothers. His father didn't think that he was anything too chashuv or too special or prominent. And yet we know that he was the one that was chosen by HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be the Melech Yisrael, the king of Klal Yisrael. And suddenly, the little shepherd boy that was ignored by everyone suddenly becomes the great leader and the king of Klal Yisrael, chosen directly by Hashem and the Navi and the Prophet to be our Rabban, to be the master of the Jewish people. And therefore, Dovid HaMelech says, everybody looked at me. Everybody looked down on me, and now they see the great miracle that I've become, the moifes, the sign, the wonder, the example to everyone, that if a person will merely put their faith in the Rabbi Shalom, why is it that all of our forefathers and the great leaders of Klal Yisrael, they were royet sign? Why were they shepherds? So one of the beautiful Musar Svarim, the Maspik La'oivdei Hashem, who's the son of the Rambam, writes, the advantage of being a shepherd is that you get to go out, you leave the hustle and the bustle and the noise of the world, of the city behind you. You go out into the fields where it's quiet and it's tranquil. And you have the ability to be misbaided, to commune between you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Your job is very limited. You just have to make sure that the sheep have what to eat and what to drink. You keep them away from harm's way, from the wolves and the pack of wild animals that come. You make sure that they are taken care of, but the bulk of your day is spent communing together with Hashem. And in those quiet, humble moments in life, a person is able to get very close to the Master of the universe, their Father in heaven, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And therefore, Dovid HaMelech says, look, I was just a shepherd boy. I was busy doing my avodas Hashem. I had special songs and nigunim that I would sing, Torah that I would learn, hisbaidedus, introspection that I would work on, devekis, cleaving to the Rebbeinu Shalom that I was able to connect with and to accomplish and achieve. And as a result of that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of all of the brothers, I wasn't the biggest, I wasn't the strongest, I wasn't the most handsome, I didn't seem to be the savviest or the brightest. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't look for all that. HaKadosh Baruch Hu looks for the quality of one's neshama. He looks for the quality that is inside of their midos, of their character. He looks for the greatness that is in their soul. And inside of me, says Dovid HaMelech, HaKadosh Baruch Hu saw that, and that's the moifes, that's the sign and the wonder and the miracle that I become an example to Klal Yisrael. That if you stay concerted in your efforts, and you work on improving and increasing and elevating your ruchnius in this world to become davek in the Rebbeinu Shalom, to cleave to Hashem, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu will make you an example. He'll rise you up above the rest. But remember, v'ata machasi oiz, even though that now I am lauded by the world and the accolades are coming in and people give me honor and they give me respect, I'm the Melech of Klal Yisrael, the king. Nevertheless, you, Rabbi Shalom, machzi oiz, you remain my source of strength. I realize and I recognize it doesn't come from anybody else. No one's going to catapult me to success. No one's going to make me even greater than I am. No one is there that I could rely upon to protect me and to guard me. It's you, Hashem. You've always been my source of strength, and you will continue to be my source of strength now as I rise to the powers of the King of the Jewish people. So Dovid HaMelech is an example. He's a vessel that teaches lessons to Klal Yisrael. He recognizes the miracles of his life. He recognizes HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes care of him and watches over him. And therefore he says, Hashem, I will continue to cleave to your hand, which has guided and trained me. and I look to you still for all of my future spiritual progress, as Rav Hirsch writes at the end of this verse. Have a wonderful day.